Hi guys, Melissa here. I am so excited for today's video because I am actually unboxing one of my dream bags. This is a bag that I thought that I would never be able to add to my collection. If you guys saw my recent video where I went into Dior and I tried on different bags and I asked your guys' opinions about the different styles and colors, then you guys will be at no surprise as to which bag I picked. But if you haven't seen that video and if you're new here, first of all, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. But second of all, you probably have no clue as to which bag I purchased. I don't want today's video to be too long, so I am going to jump right into the unboxing. This is the first time that I am seeing the bag. It's the first time that I'm unboxing the bag, so I don't want to wait forever to see it either. So let's jump right into it, and afterwards you're going to want to stay tuned because I have something horrifying and embarrassing to share with you. Okay, so here is the bag. You can see it's absolutely stunning. On the back of the bag, you're gonna see a little star right there, which is a metal star. So I actually plan to use this as a Christmas tree ornament. They tied up the top handles right here with a Dior string that's beautiful. It's white and it has a gold Dior on the threading here, which is absolutely stunning. I am going over all of the details because I've never opened a Dior bag before, so this is all new to me as well. And then in the inside of the bag, you can see he covered it with tissue paper and fanned it out absolutely beautifully. And then I don't know if you guys can see, but there's a little bee on both sides of the bag on the interior. So that is a really pretty detail. It's in gold foil. But let's jump right into it. So I'm going to take the tissue out, and then I'm going to take, there's a white box inside of here. So here is the box. It looks absolutely stunning. He tied it up with this blue ribbon and it says Dior. That is embossed, so it has texture to it. It is raised up on the threading. So let me give you guys a close up here. You can see the bag has the beautiful gold foiled Dior on there. Hopefully the lighting's not blowing it out too much. So now let's go ahead and untie this. Let's see if I could do it standing up and see what's inside. You guys, I am so excited. I can't wait. Oh. Okay, here is the thread or the string or whatever you call it, the ribbon. It is very, very long. So here is the box. And it's actually the type of box that flaps open. So I've never seen the inside of a Dior box. So we're seeing this for the first time ever together, and I'm just kind of watching in the camera. So here we have the box. There it is on the inside. It's beautifully wrapped up with tissue paper. Sorry about the noise. Oops, sorry guys. So we open her up and you can see it's got the beautiful, it says Lady Dior on the dust bag. So it kind of gives it away as to what I purchased. And then before I get into what's in there, you can see, look how beautifully he did that. So it's kind of like a pillow inside of the box, specifically to hold up the bag very, very comfortably. So now that we've got that out of the way, let's see what's inside the dust bag. All right, so now that we have got through all of the packaging and the beautiful bag and the ribbons and all of that fun stuff, look at this beautiful dust bag. You can see here it says Lady Dior. So obviously I got a Lady Dior bag and I am so excited to share with you guys what color I picked up. So we're just gonna jump right into it. Let's open it up. This is my first time seeing it in natural lighting, not lighting that's fluorescent. So I am eager to see the color. Oh my goodness, you guys, look how beautiful that color is. It's absolutely, it looks so much better in my house than it did in the store. And obviously I loved it in the store because I picked up this color, but it is so gorgeous. I absolutely love it. I'm going to give you guys a quick little overview of the bag. I'm sure you guys know all about what this bag looks like, but for those of us who don't, I'm going to do a quick little overview and then we will get right into the story time. So as you see here, it's got two top handles. They are kind of flimsy. They flop all over the place. When you have them like this, it has the C for Christian and then the D. On you guys, it's probably the opposite, C and then D this way. It's got the beautiful champagne gold hardware. It's got that beautiful quilting that goes all the way around. You can see that it's a little slimmer at the bottom and then wider at the bottom and goes slimmer towards the top. All of the stitching looks absolutely beautiful. I don't see anything out of place whatsoever. It's got the round hardware here. Each one of them says CD on it. And then the bottom has little feet. I have heard people say that because these feet are so pointed that it kind of is hard to balance this bag. I will have to keep you guys updated on that when I do my first impressions. And then as you see here, it's got the little charms. So let's undo that. So excited. So there is the beautiful champagne gold charms. I am a little disappointed that they didn't have each of these charms in little bags. Usually they have little bags on each one of these so that they don't get scratched up when it's brand new. I don't know why mine didn't come with that, but they all look pretty good as far as I can see. Yeah, I see like one little tiny scratch on the hardware there, so that's okay. I don't mind that too much. And then when you open the bag up, you can see it's got this little flap. So you just kind of roll the little flap out, and it's got the beautiful suede interior. So I will probably spray that with Apple Guard. And then it's got the strap, which we will go over in just 1 second. But inside of here, you can see it's got the beautiful suede interior. He's got a little bit of stuffing in there. And then it's got one slip pocket right back there. And then it's got a tag on there that looks like it says Christin Dior. Okay, now that we've gone over the bag, let's go over the strap. It comes with 3 charms with no additional cost. I ended up paying for 1 extra because I wanted mine to say Dior. So if you see there, you can see I've got the D, I, and then I chose a bird as the O and then R. It's the same color as the bag. This little thing can come off. So if you need to flip it around the other way, depending on which way you're wearing the bag, you definitely can do that. And then it is adjustable, but I say that lightly because the adjustments on this strap, there isn't very much. So there's 3 little dots here that you can put it in. So that's maybe from this one to this one, maybe 1 inch. So I'd say 1 inch on each side. So only about 2 inches worth of adjustment. I will say for my height and my shape, it fits me perfectly. I have one of them on the longest adjustment and the other one on the middle adjustment, and that fits me perfectly for my height. Okay, so now that we've got an overview of the bag out of the way and we've unboxed this absolutely stunningly beautiful bag, let's go over the story time. So if you guys saw my recent video where I discussed all of the bags that I was loving at Dior, I actually was going to buy this bag that day. My husband and I went into the store to go check out a Dior bag that he was interested in the men's section, along with this bag. I really wanted to see the color, and I had no intentions of actually buying this bag that day, but once I saw the color, I fell in love. So I told my sales associate, let's go ahead and purchase the bag. I absolutely love it. But the charms that I picked out were different, and he boxed it all up. He had it ready to go, and I was ready to purchase. I gave him my debit card, and something terrible happened. My card was declined. Yes, my card was declined. So he said, don't worry about it. This actually happens pretty often. Turn off your Wi-Fi, because sometimes your Wi-Fi messes it up. Not messes up the transaction, but messes up the text message that your bank will send you to check and make sure that you're actually making a purchase. So I said, okay, so I turn off my Wi-Fi, we wait for a text, never get the text. So we try it again, was declined again. So we wait for a text again, never get a text. Then I check my email, nothing. There's nothing in my email. So I call the bank, and of course I can't get a hold of anybody because it is on a Sunday. So I get a hold of the robot machine that tells me how much money is in my bank account, and I had plenty of money in my bank account to make the purchase, so it really wasn't making sense. I looked up different phone numbers to call. I called about 4 different phone numbers, couldn't get a hold of anybody on any of the phone numbers, so sadly I had to walk away from this bag. Now, normally I would be mortified. Normally that would humiliate me, but I honestly took it as a sign. I wasn't 100% sure if I wanted to purchase this bag, and I also wasn't 100% sure if this was a color that I wanted to buy. I loved it in store, but I had only saw it one time. Another thing I wasn't sure about is the charms. I had originally picked out the bird, a rose, and I believe a star or something like that, and I was just going to do 3 charms because I didn't want to do my initials. So once I left the store, I went home, I did more research, I looked at the photos I had taken, and I filmed the video that you guys saw all about helping me pick out my next Dior bag. All of your guys' comments and thoughts on that video, plus on my community post and over on my Instagram, really helped to justify this purchase, not justify, validate this purchase for me. I couldn't stop thinking about the bag. I couldn't stop thinking about the green color specifically and this size bag. So I went back to Dior. I texted my sales associate, told him I was coming back on Saturday and that I was pretty certain I was going to get the size small, or my ABC Dior bag, but I also wasn't sure on the color because in my photos, this green color was coming up much more bright than it was in store. So I thought maybe my memory was off about the color. So I went in store and I saw lots of beautiful different colors. He actually had quite a bit in stock. He had a dark taupe color, which was stunning. It almost had a purple undertone. Then he had a baby blue, which was absolutely stunning, but I have a couple blue bags, so I knew I wouldn't want to go with that. But honestly, if I didn't have a blue bag, I might have purchased that color. Then he had a soft baby pink, which was absolutely stunning. He had a mauve pink color, which I loved. I really, really loved that one. And then he had a light taupe color. And then he had a gray. So the gray was really hard for me to turn down. I was torn between this color and the gray color. Gray is one of my favorite colors. I absolutely love gray. It really looks good on my skin tone. But when I thought about how I intended to use this bag, and when I thought about the fact that I wanted to wear it with dresses, especially in the summertime and with floral prints, I just felt like the green was a better option for me. So I went ahead, I purchased the green. He did say I have 30 days to change my mind. So I am going to try this bag on with lots of different outfits today, and I'm gonna see how I get along with it. And if the green matches with several of my favorite outfits, I'm definitely sticking with the green. But if it doesn't, I'll return this for the gray. But I have a very strong feeling that this beautiful, beautiful green is staying in my collection. I want to quickly say thank you guys again for all of you who commented on my last video. You really did help me to make my choice and my decision. Also, those of you who commented over on my community post and over on my Instagram. So I will have my Instagram linked down below for you guys. Anytime I'm torn between a style, I like to do polls over on my Instagram and really take that into account when it comes to which bag I purchase. So if you're not following me over there, please do give me a follow. Thank you so much for all of your time. I am going to have a video linked right here for you guys to check out next. Bye guys.